Hi everybody, it's Helen Birch here. In today's video, we're going to learn more about a condition that's more common than most people believe, and it's something that has a huge impact on our enjoyment of sex. So today we're going to be talking about premature ejaculation or orgasming too quickly. So 1 in 3 men suffers from premature ejaculation, though most men never talk about it and instead they just settle for quick, often awkward sex. Premature ejaculation can affect a man's confidence and result in him avoiding sex or making excuses for the length of time it took. And it leads most men to feel awkward and uncomfortable or simply pretend that there's not an issue at all. People who experience premature ejaculation have lots of excuses and reasons as to why they came too quickly. The two most common ones are that you really turn me on, or I prefer it hard and fast. But this is not the real reason, as premature ejaculation is due to a lack of bodily control and not preference and sexual arousal. In fact, there are many factors which can determine how quickly you are, and these include how often you masturbate, if your partner is a new partner, your mood and well-being, how much porn you watch, and how frequently you have sex. To truly enjoy sex, the worry about orgasming too soon really does need to go. So, what is premature ejaculation? The NHS defines premature ejaculation as when a man ejaculates too quickly during sexual activity, and it classes that as two types of premature ejaculation. There is primary premature ejaculation, where you have always had the problem, and secondary premature ejaculation, where you've recently developed the problem. And the causes of primary premature ejaculation are often psychological, such as having a traumatic sexual experience at an early age. Secondary premature ejaculation can be caused by both psychological and physical factors. And physical causes can include drinking too much alcohol or inflammation of the prostate gland. So the next question I always get asked is, what counts as premature ejaculation? So spoiler, it's nowhere near as long as you think it is. According to a 2008 study of sex therapists, sex is too short when it lasts 1 to 2 minutes. It's adequate if it's 3 to 7 minutes, and desirable is 7 to 13 minutes. So anything over 20 minutes is extremely rare and an exception rather than the rule. The reason that we believe we should go on for ages is due to movies and porn. Sex doesn't have to go on for ages to be good. So, what causes it? Physical, chemical, and emotional factors can cause premature ejaculation. Physical and chemical problems can include an underlying erectile dysfunction diagnosis, a hormonal problem with oxytocin levels, which has a role in the sexual function in men, low serotonin or dopamine levels, which are chemicals in the brain that are involved in sexual desire and excitement, having a penis that is extremely sensitive to stimulation. Some emotional and psychological causes include performance anxiety, which could be due to the nervousness of being with a new partner, anxiousness of having sex again after a long period of abstinence, lack of confidence, guilt, being overly excited or stimulated. It can also include stress, relationship problems, and depression. So, premature ejaculation might also be all about survival. During our evolution, it has been an advantage for a male to orgasm quickly. It's the male's default state. You had a greater chance of survival from predators if you had sex quickly. There's greatly less chance of being eaten. It makes survival sense to orgasm quickly and simply move on. So it's not your fault, and trying to hold on for hours and hours is actually going against your primal instinct. But that being said, you can train your body to control and develop control over your orgasm. You want to get to a place where you have enough control to enjoy sex and without worry, and also be able to leave your partner equally satisfied. So, some things that can be done to help with premature ejaculation. And these can include Kegel exercises, using a delay spray, getting the subconscious part of the brain on side, masturbating 1 to 2 hours before having sex, using a thicker condom to help decrease sensation, taking a deep breath to briefly shut down the ejaculatory reflex, which is an automatic reflex of the body during which you ejaculate. Having sex with your partner on top to allow them to pull away when you're close to ejaculating, taking breaks during sex and distracting yourself by thinking about something completely different. You can also seek a professional help such as sex therapy if the cause of your premature ejaculation is psychological, emotional, or due to relationship issues. This could include performance anxiety, depression, stress, guilt, or a troubled relationship. So, what is the subconscious and how can it help with premature ejaculation? The subconscious mind is a super powerful part of the brain that looks after all our automatic processes. Breathing, maintaining the body when walking. So for example, we don't have to think about breathing, we just automatically do it. Naturally, our subconscious encourages men to orgasm very quickly. However, through hypnosis, your subconscious mind can be taught that you'd rather have more control over your orgasms. Through hypnosis, we can also find triggers and we can identify those triggers. And triggers are really only a habit, repeated actions that we've programmed into ourselves over time. Many people have unknowingly thought themselves into having orgasms quickly. But if you are triggered by something and your response to that trigger is a negative one, then you can program your brain not to be triggered anymore. But I really want to emphasise that orgasming quickly is a male's default primitive state and it's not your fault. There are several things that you can do to help with premature ejaculation. Just to recap, these can include breathing techniques, delay spray, condoms, or Kegel exercises. But all these require time and practice, and there may still be some mental blocks that are causing your issues. To overcome these mental blocks, such as performance, anxiety, low self-confidence, additional therapy may be needed. Hypnotherapy can train the brain and educate you to provide a multi-step approach to overcoming premature ejaculation. Through hypnosis, we can get to the subconscious so that you can have control over your orgasms, and we can also teach the subconscious to learn new techniques quicker and faster. All of this together will allow you to have more control over your orgasms. I have left the links in the description box below if you want to book a free consultation call with me or visit my website. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to send me a message or an email and I'll try my very best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching today. Take care and speak soon. Bye.